everyone, it's Friday, it's Maxine from Sport and Wellbeing. So it's fitness Pilates today, and I've brought along my famous little Pilates pillow. A little pillow would be really handy to just pop under your head when we go down onto the floor, or you could just use a little hand towel folded in half. So that's one thing. Another thing is always a nice mat if your floor's not very comfortable, and we're going to be using those two props today. So before I start, just make sure that nobody's got any injuries. If you're not feeling 100% today, try joining in just a little bit. Use it more as a relaxation, so you could always just switch off and just stretch out, listen to the music, and then do some exercises that you're happy with. If there's anything that you're not, then just leave it alone. Okay? I will give alternatives as we go through, so there may be something that you might be able to do joining with me today. Okay? So check that you've got lots of room around you. You might want a little drink of water if your room's quite warm, and just enjoy. It's Friday, so we're going to have a lovely stretch at the end. I'm going to teach my class in sequences. We're going to do a standing sequence. We're going to be doing a sideline sequence. We're going to be doing a prone sequence and a supine sequence. We're going to be down on our front and then on our backs. If that's okay, we will get going. So I want your feet underneath your hip bones. Just feel where your hip bones are. Look down and check that your feet are pointing to me, and then they're not turned out or turned in. So we want them parallel, pointing forward. Now I want you just to draw up through the insteps of your feet, so you feel the arches of the feet draw up towards your thigh bones. And then I want you to put your hand down by your side. I want you to get your shoulders right up to your ears. And then I want you to roll them down your spine. Now, if I go sideways, I want you to see this little tailbone. We don't want it sticking out like that. I want it to draw down towards the floor. And then your little top knot, I want it being lifted to the ceiling. Okay, so my little top knot on top of my head is going right up to the ceiling. So we've got our posture. We're pulling up through the insteps of our feet. We feel the thigh bones drawing up towards that pelvis. We feel the rib cage drawing down, and we've got those shoulders down in that nice soft thing. I would like you now to breathe, and you're breathing through your rib cage, thoracic breathing. So draw your belly button towards your spine, and give me 2 nice deep breaths in towards this rib cage. Feel the rib cage expand. Hold that belly button in. Feel the rib cage go down. One more. Take a nice breath in. As you blow that breath away, lovely and slow. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands to me. This is where we're going to start. Get those shoulders away from the ears. Draw that tailbone down. As you breathe out, go into a nice wide open. Draw your ribs down towards your hip bones. Breathe back into centre. Only the right one. Breathe out. Breathe back into centre. Only the left one. Breathe out. Breathe back into centre. Both together. Exhale away. Inhale back. Now turn as you open one side. Keep those hips forward. Come back into centre. Turn as you open the other side. Still pull up through the thigh bones. Look over. Come back into centre. Now come into 2 diagonals and lengthen through that spine. Close from the diagonal and lengthen through the other side, drawing that tailbone down, keeping your head pulling to the ceiling. You've got out to the sides. Beautiful. Come back into centre. Put those hands into that prayer position and bring the thumb down onto your chest and relax those shoulders down. Now keeping those hips still. Give me a little spine twist to one side. Good. So you're turning that rib cage. Come back into the centre. Keep those hips and feet and knees still, and give me a spine twist on the other side. Beautiful. Come back into centre. Imagine I'm stood behind you, and I'm holding your hip bones really still. Don't let them go with you. one more. Come back into the centre and give me your hands. Bring them down by your side. There's a chair behind you. Sit down on it and breathe out. Breathe in, come up to the sky. Good, and again. Sit down into that lovely little squat position. Tailbone drawing down. And then breathing in, lovely and tall. Give me two more. Exhaling, sit through that tailbone. Push those hips back. Still lift out the insteps of those feet. Give me one more. Come all the way up. Now coming into the roll down, looking down to the floor. Roll down through your spine. Draw your navel towards your spine. Going all the way down. Imagine there's something on the floor. You can bend the knees if you need it. Pick that something that's heavy off the floor and roll all the way up. Bring those shoulders down away from your ears and lengthen that spine. Again, as you're breathing out, tuck that chin in. Rolling to the top of the back. Keep rolling down, bend those knees if you need it. It's something heavy on the floor, engage that lovely tight belt in around you. Come all the way back up really, really slowly. Bringing those shoulders back down and away from those ears. Got two more, everybody. Breathing out, rolling down. So this is the start of our standing sequence. Inhaling, coming up, working all the way back up through that spine, lovely and slowly. Get those shoulders down, away from those ears, draw that tailbone down. You've got one more, everybody. Here we go. Tuck that chin in, roll down through that spine. So we're coming into this standing sequence. I want you to stack that spine, roll all the way up. Our first exercise is our foot pedals. Up onto one toe. Keep those hip bones nice and still. Switch across to the other side without dipping down through that lovely tall posture. I've just got my thumbs on my hips. They're remaining level and the shoulders are remaining level. Breathing in and out, working through these feet. You've got 4 of them. You've got 3 of them. Lovely, 2. Give me one more. Now coming from here, come down, bring those hands by those ears. Shift your weight across, stay lovely and tall, and give me a leg out to the side. Back down, touch the floor very lightly. Lift, touch the floor lightly. Now notice, I'm not leaning, I'm staying lovely and tall, hopefully. Hopefully you are as well. Here we go, you've got 4 more. Keep that belly lovely and tight, keep those shoulders back. Give me 2. Give me 1 more. Beautiful. I want you to shift across without leaning. Other leg when you're ready. Exhale away, inhale down. Now again, we're not going to lean, we're going to stay lovely and tall. 4 of them. Give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. Coming down into a sit squat. Breathe out. Breathe in, open, but don't arch the back. Breathing out. Breathing in, open. Squeeze through those shoulders. Open that chest, draw the ribs down to the hips. 2 more. Like to squeeze your bottom. When you come up now, squeeze it. Go again. Give me 2 more. Now after this last one, we're going to come into a standing side kick on one leg. Up we go, hold it there. Come to me with your leg for 4. Again, no leaning. 3. Lovely and tall. 2. I'm going to give you 1 more. Come into a standing kick on the other side. Stay lovely and strong. 4 of them. Keep that chest up. Try not to arch the back. 2 to go. Good work. I want to go back and do the other 4 now. I was kind to you today. I've only done 4 on each side and then I've changed again. If you are doing this on replay, you might want to do 8 on one leg and then 8 on the other leg. 1 more. Switch. Here we go. Stay strong in the centre for 4. Good. 3. This is my dodgy side. 2 more. Give me 1 more. Lovely. And come down. Woo. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. I'm going to turn the other way. We're moving into our sequence where we're prone, which means leg on our tummy. Take a lovely roll down to the floor. Walk as far as you can out on your hands. So you will come into a high plank. If you don't like the high plank, put your knees down on the floor and hold the plank where you're on your knees instead of on your toes. Yeah? Okay, from here, bring 1 knee down. Bring 2 knees down. Slide that bottom and chest down into that floor. And then we're ready to come through onto the tummy. Now this is where I've got the little pillow. Just bring it under your forehead. Relax the arms. Keep the head on the pillow, but I'm just looking at you, so my head is lifted. So I don't like talking to the floor. Relax the toes. Sink down into that mat. So our first exercise is swimming. Right arm, left leg. When you're ready, keep the head down on the floor. Here we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Same again, same side. Give me 2. Give me 1 more. Switch for other side, opposite leg to arm. Squeeze in the belly at the front there. Keep the head down. Give me 2. Give me 1. Now upper body down, give me both legs together. If this feels a little bit too much, too heavy, give me 1 leg at a time. Rest this upper body. Keep those shoulders and head down. 2 to go. Now hold the legs. Engage the belly at the front. And you're going to give me some little heel taps together. They're pulses. Are you ready? Tap the heels very lightly together. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Come down. Switch off the legs and the bottom. Let's go back to the beginning. Opposite arm to leg. This time raise the head. Are you ready with the swim? Here we go. You've got 4, 3. Breathe out on the way up. 2 more. 1 more. Switch and change for 4. Float that head for 3. 2 to go. 1 more. Go down. Raise both toes, if that's okay, if not just one of them. Add an arm, add another arm, Stay in neutral spine, lift the head, breathe. The toes can be down if you want them to be. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come into hands and knees and a big push up. Excellent. That finishes off that prone sequence. Tuck that tailbone under. Open up the top of the back. Let that lovely stretch through that back. Now take those shoulder blades down. Take that tailbone up. And then release, come back into centre. Now move your bottom just from side to side, and that will loosen off that lumbar spine. Excellent. Next sequence. Take your pillow. Put it behind you, that's where your head is going to go. Hands out. Now just check you're not going to run out of mat. But to roll down. Roll all the way down into that floor. Slowly with control. Imagine we're holding hands and we're lowering each other down. Now take those legs out. Draw those rib cages down. Take those arms. Relax those feet. Breathe out, arms over. Breathe in, bring them down. And again, breathe out, arms over. Draw those ribs towards those hips, so we're not arching the back. Keep that rib down so we're not flaring it. 2 more. The legs switched off. You're going to give me 1 more. Now we're just going to add the head as we take the arms back. So lift the head, breathe out. Look down towards the feet, keep the feet relaxed. And then breathe in, go down. And again, breathe out, come up. If you want to keep your head up, you can. Just makes it more challenging. You don't have to if you don't want to. 2 more. The head can go down in between each one if you need to. And to breathe. Then give me 2 more here. The head can be down if you want it to be. Give me 1 more here, keep that lovely tight belt drawn in around your middle. Now bring that head down, bring in the right leg. Close that back into the floor. Coming into a crisscross, I want you to bring in your left leg as well now. Hold it there. Close that back. Now take that right leg out, hold that left leg in. To start with, leg only. Breathing in on one, breathing out on the other one. Close down through the spine into the mat. Now pick up that head for 4. Head can obviously go down if you need it to, but please keep a little gap under that chin. 2 more. And 1 more. Come back down and put those hands by those ears. Now with the crisscross, you're going to work more of the obliques, the waist. So when you're ready, opposite elbow comes across, the other elbow stays on the floor, and the leg goes out. Yes, it's a crisscross. Switch to the other side. Now I haven't got much room because I'm quite close to my wall, but hopefully you have. I can't do this side very well. And if I move closer, you won't be able to see me. You've got 4 of them. Here we go. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come into centre and bring those legs up in towards that lovely tummy. Circle those legs around. Excellent. Now come on to your side, so we're looking at each other. Take a pillow, fold it in half, bring it under the ear, rest that palm up so you've switched off that shoulder underneath you. The knees are stacked, the ankles are stacked. Lift from underneath you so you have a little natural hollow. There should be daylight under there. Little gap under that chin, that head nice and lifted. Hand on your hip bone and keep the shoulder away from your ear. We've got a side sequence. I'm starting with clamshell. Breathing out, breathing in. Now we're not allowed to roll back. Keep the daylight underneath that last rib and just before that waist, that little natural hollow. Keep that neutral spine. Excellent. Now if you're going to replay this video back or you're watching it where you can pause, you could put an elastic around these legs so you've got more resistance to push against. 2 more. And 1 more. Keep that natural hollow. Big toe on the ceiling, you ready? Don't lean back. Good. Shoulder away from the ear. Keep that hip still. Pull that hip downwards. Good. That will help you create that natural hollow underneath you if you keep that hip pulled down. 4 of them. Excellent. 3 of them. Shh. 2 more. Work that bottom last one. Hold it there. Come down. Close that clamp. Well done. Now bring that leg across. Let it rest on the floor. Straighten this under one out. Keep that hip still. Lift that other leg up and down. Good work. Flex and point that underfoot. Flex and point. Flex and point. You have 4 of them. 3 of them. 2 of them. Now hold that underneath leg up and imagine you're kicking a football with the inside foot. Try not to lean into that waist. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and down. Brilliant. Come up. Squeeze them across to the other side. And then we're nearly completed our sequences. Down we come. Rest that palm up, put that pillow under. Lovely gap under your chin. Think about your daylight, where that last rib is, and just before that hip bone, yeah? Don't sink down. Knees bent, ankles stacked. Now hold that hip right down, so you create that lovely long length through that top waist. Little gap under that chin, and when you're ready, start your clamshells for me. Breathing out as you lift that leg up. Being careful not to roll backwards. Got 4 of them. 3 of them. Shh. Now you want to hold this one. Keep that hip really lengthened. Big toe, come back. Big toe, come back. Go 4. One more. Close that clamp. Bring that leg, rest it on the floor. Straighten that underneath one. Lift out of that underneath rib. Up and down. Inside leg on that under leg. Lift it up. Flex and point that toe. We've got 4 of them. Two. Shh. 1 more. Now hold it up. There's the football. Kick it with the inside foot. Hold it there. Come down. Roll onto your back, have a pillow. This is a stretch sequence. Close that spine, lift that bottom, push the hands into the mat, and roll up into that bridge. Breathe in and out. Roll that spine down. Bring in the right leg. Walk your hands up the back of your right leg. Extend. Lift that head up. If you want to make this harder, take away that leg. Come down, come in, switch over. So I've started with a bent leg, started with this leg in, I'm walking up this leg, closing the back, exhaling, coming up, take it away if you want to. Lengthening over that hip bone if you've got this leg out. Coming back in, bringing them together, turning those knees out. Bringing those heels towards that bottom. Opening through the inside leg. Pulling up through the tummy. Good work. Hold it there. Come back. Bring those legs in. Rock into a sitting position. Bringing those feet close, coming into a balance. Actually, I'll go sideways so you can see a little bit more what's happening in the back. Keeping the back up tall, one leg. Down. One leg. Down. Option, one leg. And I'm getting cramp in my toes. Two legs. Keeping that chest upright, keeping that back upright. We're going to a fully extended or stay with half. So whatever's good for you. Fully or half. Good. Toes down. Tuck them to one side. Lift this arm all the way over. And keep that bum, cheek, down on the floor. Coming into mermaid. Two knees stacked, ankles stacked. Push up. Have that hand underneath that shoulder. Come centre. All the way over, tuck, hip down, arm over. So there's that lift from that side of the waist. Hand down, knee stacked, ankle stacked, into Little Mermaid, over the top. Come centre, hands, knees. Now go back sideways. From that. Hands and knees. From here, toes under. Up to downward dog. Press back. Now if you want to, bend one leg in, work through one foot going into the floor. If that's okay, switch to the other side. If it's not, keep both legs bent. So we're lengthening through the back of those legs. Give me both bent, both knees down. Turn those knees out. Relax those feet down. Slide that bottom back, and you made a nice room to put that chest down into. Work one hand out, work the other one over, and we're still trying to get that backside down on those heels. Other side, so it's up one side of the spine. There's a really nice stretch if you're really quite tight in this lumbar spine. Come back in. Knees back to parallel, hands come in, toes go under. Lift gently, walk in a little bit more. When you're ready, roll up, as if you're lifting something really heavy. Bring those shoulders up, back and down. Okay, take a nice breath in at the top. Put up through those thigh bones. Take a breath out. Look to one side. Come back in. Look to the other side. Come back in. Make a C shape with that spine. Hold it there. Open up that chest. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, one in front, one behind. Take your little bow. And big clap. Yay! Well done, everybody. So it's another week gone. Friday's finished. Next week, it's so exciting. We are going face to face at the Jubilee. So I will be in the Jubilee teaching this class next week. But don't worry if you are still at home. We haven't forgotten about you, because I will be filming myself in the Jubilee, so we will still be live at the same time as being face to face. So if you are around, it will be lovely to see you all. I'm teaching Tuesday, I'm teaching Friday, and online on Wednesday. So we've got Michaela teaching her classes live, face to face as well. So she's in the Jubilee on Monday and Tuesday. And just check out our timetable. It's gone up on Facebook, so have a look for it. Any questions, just contact Sport and Wellbeing, or just put comments after the video and I will get back to you. Okay, so have a great weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye for now.